Hello Sheffield, welcome to a special acoustic session from Milburn and a special guest, Rev from Reverend and the Makers. We got some really exciting news, we got some competition tickets to win, we've got lots of things to talk about tonight. But before we do any of that, Milburn, take it away.
1, 2, 3, 4. What the cat dragged in. But she's a liar, a schemer, oh where to begin. I don't want apologies, I'll guarantee you do it all again. You sold me up down the river.
Wow, fantastic, that was brilliant. I think can we have a round of applause from our crowd of 3 people? I think I've seen the Rev down there, he'll be making an appearance soon.
Big breakfast.
Yeah, listen, great, it's great for you to do this for us as well. Thanks for being on the Stars Facebook Live page. Obviously we want to do more of this. If people are enjoying it, please like and share the page and we'll bring you more of it. We're also going to give you a special reason to like and share the post a little while later, and that's to win some tickets. So tell all your friends that this is on. Please push it. Now, Joe, tell us the reason why we're doing this tonight. You've had an announcement recently. Don Valley Bowl, special homecoming. You're going to be playing with your mucker, the Rev, and it's going to be on Friday the 2nd of June, Don Valley Bowl. You've had to add extra tickets. Can you tell us about that and tell us about how people can get them?
Yeah, it's our biggest ever headline gig, obviously since coming back from when we split up about 10 years ago. We'd never have thought we'd have been able to sell so many tickets and do all these things we've done since. So we put this gig on, out in the rain, hopefully not, and we sold loads, and then the good people at the council told us we could put the fences back a little bit so more people can get involved. So we've just put some more tickets on sale, so it'd be nice if people could.
This has been an amazing comeback for the Milburn. It has been amazing, hasn't it? I mean, the response to you this time round is probably bigger than it was first time round.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? We never thought it would end up that way, but it's nice. And it's nice to see when we do gigs. We did a few festivals recently, and there's people that must have been, 7, 8 years old when we were first around, stood in the front, and they're now like 15, 16, so it's amazing. So yeah.
You are you're giving your age away now, Joe.
Well, you know, I don't know.
Well, listen, just tell us, I mean, obviously you're not just coming back with a gig, an homecoming gig, you've actually done a tour. I'm sure there's going to be more dates, but you've also got an album in the bag. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, well, we did a UK tour when we came back. We released one single just to see how it would go down, just to see if we'd still be into writing new songs together, and it went really well. So we've just come back from a European tour, which was great. A good laugh more than anything else, like a 2-week stag do. And we also, at the start of the year, finished recording a new album, so that's imminent.
Now, every time I meet you, I always press you for some more details about the album. What's it called? When's it going to be out? Where can people... Come on, you can tell us something.
I don't know what it's called because we don't yet, but we've got, believe me, we've got everything. All the songs are recorded. They're all finished. They're all mixed and mastered. We've got the artwork and all that, but we just like to do one thing at a time for the minute.
Okay. Well, look, one thing that is going to be happening, obviously, at this gig, we're going to have the Rev. He's going to be there, and he's actually here tonight. Yeah. So he's going to be playing as something, a special acoustic. He's going to be joining you. But before we do that, can we just let everybody know that you can actually buy tickets for Don Valley Bowl at ctickets.com.
Yeah, they've kindly sort of organised that side of things for us. If you either go to our website or see tickets, you can get them.
And we will have a link on this Facebook live page as well. If it's not there now, we'll definitely get it on later so that people can click directly through. And we are going to be giving some tickets away. So just what we're going to do?
I don't know, Graham.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give away 4 tickets, 2 pairs of tickets to come along and see along with Rev and the Makers, and that's going to be at Don Valley Bowl, Sheffield, Friday, 2nd of June. And the only thing you have to do for a chance to win is to like and share this post. And we'll give people 24 hours to do that. So just get on there and share it, tell all your friends about it, and we'll get you guys to pick a couple of winners for us in 24 hours.
Yeah, so give it a day and we'll choose. So,
right.
You know, nice post, then you might get picked.
And just remind people, they're not just going to get to see Milburn, they're going to get to see Rev and the Makers, and they're going to get to see the Rev right now. So, John, where are you? Come on. He's having a little tweet. Where is he?
Tweet.
How are you doing?
All right, mate, you?
All right, yeah. So before you're going to have a little chat with us, but before we do that, you're going to play something. What are you going to play for us tonight, John?
I'd like to play a little song off his last album, Graham. It's called Something to Remember.
And of course, let's remind everybody here with Eddie, the other half of Reverend and the Makers. But no Laura tonight, but we'll get on to that later.
We will, Graham. We will.
All right, take it away.
Send me postcards from the coast, my friend. Let's cartwheel down memory lane. 1,000 words describing way back when. I wonder if you still remember. Send me postcards off the coast, my friend. Think of me from time to time. If I think hard, I might respond in kind with something that you might remember.
Well, we're having a lot of lovely comments here as well from a lot of fans saying great to hear you guys, can't wait for the gig. And there's a lot of people, and we've had somebody here called Laura McClure says that she's here in spirit, so that's nice, isn't it? So before we get any further, let's ask about Laura, because we want to know you're going to become a dad again.
She's with child, Graham, as they say in the period dramas. It is our second baby. She's due any moment now, and She's blooming. She's marvellous.
Well, you know, I guess there's not a lot of time between now and Friday the 2nd of June, so is she going to be playing at Don Valley Bowl?
She wants to, mate. She's going for lots of long walks, having plenty of curries, hoping she can, you know, give her enough time to get there. And if, I think, you know, she might well have a standing deputy for her on that day, and she can just come and play a trumpet, maybe even just. I think she's desperate to be there. 'Cause it's a big, you know, we're very happy to be doing it, and great to see these lads back where they belong. So it'd just be nice for her to be there, you know.
Well, somebody else who won't be on stage with you on that day is going to be Joe, because he's not going to be playing bass for you, is he?
Bass player, pal. This is it. It's a tragedy. We are without bass player momentarily, as Joe does his rockstar thing. But no, I think, you know, in fairness to him, he wants to keep himself fresh. It's a big gig in it for him, and yes, we've got a stand in for him. So that'll be me and the left.
But can I join you? I'm not bad on the tambourine. But there's always a place for Joe. He will be back.
He will be back, mate. Yeah. He's you know, he gets about. He's like sand, mate. He gets everywhere. You know what I mean? He's in lots of musical projects.
Well, he's also on, I believe, on the album. You've recorded the album. What can you tell us about that? We've been waiting for it now for a little while. We recorded it last year.
I'll give you the title. It's going to be called Death of a King, and we recorded it in Thailand. Laura weren't able to join us. She just found out she was pregnant, and they've got that Zika, so she couldn't come, which was a bit of a tragedy for her. But we all went out there, had a great time, made a great record. Push it back a bit so Laura can rejoin us for the album, so it'll be out later in the year, and we're immensely proud of it.
And the album's called
The Death of a King.
Is that an exclusive?
It is. It's because the Thai king died while we were there. So it all got a bit moody for 10 minutes, and everything.
The band music, I think.
It all went a bit strange for 5 minutes, and it was just an interesting time to be there, you know. So that's why it's called that. And
you've also entered the world of publishing as well, John, or at least blogging. What's all that about?
I wrote a book called The World Is Round, about me travels over the course of my life. I've been to lots of very strange and wonderful places, and I wrote a book, and rather than just release it as a book, someone said you should record it as a podcast. So I've gone in there with a few of my mates, Ed, my brother Chris, another mate of ours who we can't name for legal reasons, and we've basically recorded this thing when I'm reading them my book, taking it dead serious, and they keep taking mickey basically, but it's dead funny. There's about 20 episodes, and it will be coming out sometime in the summer, but it's a non-musical thing, but I love it. I think it's really entertaining.
Do you know, all our superstars are starting to write books. Jess Ennis is now a kids book author. You're not going to turn to kids book writing anytime soon, John?
I do tell me little lad this mad story every night that I keep embellishing every night, and he loves it, and he's like asking for it all the time. So, you know, I never know, at some point I could publish it. You know, it could get big, couldn't it? Look at John Cunliffe and his success with Thomas the Tank Engine and
you know,
Jim Pop.
But there's life left in Reverend the Mate, because you're going to have more dates coming up on the back of the album. We've got all that happening.
Got a few more records to make, mate, and looking forward to playing some bigger venues on next tour. We're going to do some big gigs ourselves, and maybe get into Europe if we can, and do a few other bits. So yeah, good.
Well, listen, really looking forward to it. Can't wait for Friday, 2nd of June. I will be there. Can't wait for it. But obviously, the guys who are going to be headlining that day, it's going to be a mucker, Milburn. So can we get them back on? We've got another song, and we'll have a little bit of a chat of what Milburn's been up to. Come on.
Well done, Jonathan.
Thanks, Josie. Thank you, Louis, Edward. You were great.
All right, so Joe, just can you just remind everybody again about this gig that we're plugging at Don Valley Bowl? I think thousands of people have literally already bought tickets, haven't they? It's not.
Yeah, it's gone really well, like I said before. Yeah, we've sold loads of tickets, and the council agreed just to make it a bit bigger. So, you know, come and get an ice cream and a pint of warm beer, and come and watch us and throw some wieners, probably. Whatever else you do.
There is a lot happening on that weekend at Don Valley Bowl, but just to remind people, this is an actual separate concert, isn't it? So if they want to come that weekend to see you guys, they have to buy a ticket from C Tickets to come along for this.
Well, yeah, I think it's nice for us. We're in a position to do something for ourselves, and you know, loads of bands would jump at the chance to do it. So, and obviously the festivals that local people put on are great, and I'm not knocking them at all. But it's nice when bands, you know, just make it happen for themselves and invite friends to do it, and it's just a bit of a different atmosphere for us a lot, because the backstage will just be one big, you know.
Well, and no doubt there will be a chance to see you guys later on again in the year with the hopefully the album out. So there will be things happening. But if people want to come and see in a festival environment, this is going to be a very special homecoming, isn't it?
Yeah, like I say, it's the biggest thing we've ever done. So we're excited, nervous, can't wait to get practicing.
Right.
Yeah, we're in control of most things, so it's just nice.
Right.
All little like I like a hairier Michael Eavis.
And obviously on the night, all 4 of you are going to be there. Tonight, you're on your own now. I'm going to put you on the spot. You did say don't ask me anything. But what I want to ask you about is, in terms of the comeback of Milburn, I mean, I wouldn't say it's taken us all by surprise, but how much has it changed your life?
Has it changed my life? Well, I've had my haircut the other day, so I don't know that much. I keep getting recognised now when I listen. Changed my life. It's mad that's happened to us, to be honest. We didn't expect it at all. We were only going to put one night on at Academy, I think, and it ended up doing 4, so it's just crazy, really. And then we've gone on to do touring in Europe, and I've got to record with one of my, these will take mick out of me for this, saying this, but one of my idols, Bill Ryder Jones, has done produced the album, and it's just mad. Like, I've had a couple of moments in the studio where I'm like scratching my head thinking, this weren't supposed to happen, like, sort of thing. We really didn't expect it. So. Well,
but it is happening, and it's happening at Don Valley Bowl on Friday, 2nd of June. And if you want tickets, you can guarantee them, get them through ctickets.com. If you want to chance your luck, then like and share this post, and we will pick a winner over the next 24 hours. In fact, we're going to pick 2, so there's going to be 2 pairs of tickets there.
4 tickets.
4 tickets. I know. I don't know how you're going to survive. All right, so. So you're going to play us out with another song. What are we going to get?
You're going to get Midnight Control, which is our first song that we wrote back in 2016. So bringing it full circle for you, Graham.
Fantastic. All right, well, take it away.
How do we start this? Right. 1, 2, 3. Hold on tight, things are getting started. They just might get a little harder when the full moon shines. The circles start to gather down below. Whoa, whoa, they're waiting to explode. Tongue tied, wild-eyed. How did it come to be so alive? The first time, come over and take me. I'm ready to go. It's getting late, too late to be getting deeper to my mistake. You were sound asleep and still the champagne taste is all that remains, and now I'm low, so low. Why did you have to go? Tongue-tied, wild-eyed. How did it come to be so alive? The first time, come over and take me. I'm ready to go down memory lane. Tell me again, like it was the first time. Loosen the hold on your control. I promise you we're mine. Tongue-tied, wild-eyed. How did it come to be so alive? The first time, come over and take me outside the moonlight. Questions of feeling I found for you tonight. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys. That was Milburn. That over there's the Rev.